Before we get started creating our slabs, we need to wedge our clay. Wedging is necessary to remove any air bubbles from the clay. If air bubbles are left in your clay, when the piece is fired, the air inside the bubble will heat up and cause the piece to explode. Wedging removes those air bubbles. What we are doing is essentially kneading the clay over and over again into itself to release any air bubbles and give the clay uniformity. The method of wedging that I'm using here is called the ram's head wedge. Continue to wedge the clay anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. That should be sufficient to remove any air bubbles from your clay. The first thing we'll do is take our clay and, using our hands, press it down into a rough slab shape. Flipping the clay and pressing on either side helps to give it a uniform thickness. Use your fist if you need to press the clay down into a rough slab shape. This slab should be about 1 inch thick. Once you have a thick slab formed, now you can use the hand tossing method to thin out your slab. Pick up the clay and toss it back down onto the table. Make sure that one side of the clay hits the table before the other. This hand tossing method will stretch out your slab, causing it to get thinner. Make sure to rotate your slab 90 degrees every few tosses. That way it is stretched uniformly. Once you get close to your desired thickness, which in this case is just over 1/4 of an inch, grab your rolling pin. Use your rolling pin to more precisely level out your slab. You don't have to use a lot of pressure. Focus on keeping the rolling pin level as you roll. Also, you don't want to press too hard so you don't create divots in your slab. Make sure to flip your slab repeatedly and smooth out each side with the rolling pin. Also, remember to change the direction that you're rolling the rolling pin repeatedly so that you have a uniform thickness across your slab. Continue using the rolling pin to smooth out your slab. Gently roll the pin over the slab until both sides are smooth and your slab is between 1/4 and 1/2 inch thick. Notice that our slab is just over 1/4 of an inch thick.